Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Junior's out there at the Rosa, and it's Vucevic in at the center. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Now here's MB. Here's Curry. Walker with the rebound. Here's Chicago. To the middle. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Everyone knows Levine is an aerial artist. He makes the dunk look effortless.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Harris. Here's EMBIID. Another miss by Philadelphia. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Walker.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now, here's Walker. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Over in the corner, Green. Trains it from beyond the arc.
It's so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Walker the pass to Levine. Walker taking his time here. Levine, a screen on Harris. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And got out to a solid lead in that one. And then when it was needed, they made sure they weren't going to give that one away down the stretch.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Such a wide-open look.
Steph Curry is one of the most accurate three-point shooters ever. Can I say that again? Ever. His brother made that.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that one is good from Joel Embiid.
Man, such an impressive distributor. Simmons loves sharing the ball and finding his open team.
Passes to Levine. Back to Walker. Back to Levine. The kick out to Walker. 5 on the clock. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Simmons passes to Green. Back to Simmons. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Harris outside. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. Bulls trail by 4. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. Fighting Levine on the wing. Junior's out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the...
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Maxey passes to Harris. Shoots over Walker. Rebound by the Bulls. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. A nice shot by Harris. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the 76ers?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Shot's good by Walker.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
The feed now to Harris. And the foul called on Junior. That's his third foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakout. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Green passes to Maxey. Here's Harris. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Levine kicks to Walker. Here he goes. And the dunk by Walker.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Maxey. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Portland.
As good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Levine, a screen on Harris. Walker the pass to Levine. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now, here's Maxey. Harris kicks to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. EMBIID with a screen on Levine. Takes the 3. EMBIID, no good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Levine passes to Walker. The kick out to Ball. They double-team Walker. Levine wide open. The offensive rebound. Oh, wow!
Nice. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
T-shirt time. Fans, your Sixers.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Wizards. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Levine. Here's Walker. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. He gets it in there. Levine's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, fantastic at keeping his eye on the clock. Levine, he knows how to get off a quarter of the time.
Milton the pass to Harris. And the foul called on Junior. That will get him his 4th foul. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
And a little-known factoid. And switching back now to halftime of the film. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 6 points.
Gifted interior score. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he's almost automatic.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Zach LaVine. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Walker. Dishes at the ball. Back to Walker. Vucevic setting the pick for Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so Walker nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Kick out to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Curry against Walker. Outside, Levine launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Curry against Levine. Bounce pass EMBIID. Now the pass to Simmons. To halt the run, and it's good on the way in. 17 points in the game.
It's great to see Simmons scoring like this. I mean, if he maintains this effort, it could be a big night for him.
Walker the pass to Vucevic. Levine, a screen on Harris. Walker dishes to Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
All right, fans, on your feet, make the noise. Who wants a shirt? Manchester dancing.
Check out stats for EMBIID. Coming off a terrific season. 4th in scoring, 10th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite.
And they continue to control the glass.
Last season, EMBIID posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Levine with the slam.
Oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball against Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Turning himself into an elite scorer, LaVine is at it again.
The 76ers trail by 10. Curry, a screen on ball. Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Over ball. No good from Simmons.
I thought that one was going down. The mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And then Levine with the jam.
Nation from LaVine. I mean, finding his finish despite the contact.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to EMBIID. Curry against Levine. Curry can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The kick out to Walker. They double team Walker. There's Ball with the three. Another three for Chicago.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Philadelphia.
And the 76ers. Different look here. Drummond's checked in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Drummond finds Milton. And just miss after miss right now.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here, and Walker throws it down hard.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Pass to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Here's Walker. And Thybulle sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Walker driving in. And Walker throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for them. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Here's Embiid. Can't fall.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
White, wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. White's got 8 points.
There's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on. Catch and shoot.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Drummond passes to Embiid. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And look, we go. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Chicago retained possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Fourth, Joe.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Walker driving to the basket. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Here's Drummond. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now Walker, he's got 27. The pass to Caruso. And White slams it in.
Oh, clear for takeoff. Kobe White, the 6'4" guard, has some lift.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 11.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Inside. The kick out to Walker. Levine sets the screen for Walker. And it's White, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Walker with it. He's picked up by Drummond.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Axie passes to Thibault. Now Embiid shoots from 14, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains the jump shot.
Chicago timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise, everybody.
Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. 1:14 left to play in the third. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. To the paint, Williams with the steal. Walker against Embiid. Outside, Walker passes it to Caruso. Back to Walker. They double-team Walker. Here's Caruso. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
76ers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Embiid with the screen on White. Embiid in the corner. To the wing right side. Here's Drummond. Pass to Maxey. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. With 1 on the clock, unable to get that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. All
Walker's checked in for Williams. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far? Chicago.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Taking a look at the Bulls, White is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the 4. Releases. He's off on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The dynamic rag between players and...
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Harris, rejected by Walker. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Into the lane, and Walker throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Curry looking it over. Pass to Simmons. Here's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Walker. And Vucevic throws it down.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The pass to Drummond. Outside Curry. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Tries again. From deep, Green sinks the three-pointer.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
Outside, Walker. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. DeRozan against Green. Simmons left side. Rejected by Walker. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
For T-shirts! All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Kings.
And the 76ers making a change here. And
Substitution on the court.
in the corner, Drummond with it. And here's Maxey. Passes it to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 11 points here in just the second half. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside, here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Assisted by...
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah. It's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Kicks to Embiid. Now the dish to Harris. Pass to Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Walker with it. With the drive, and Walker throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Embiid throws it down.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
The assist from Tyrese Maxey.
Walker against Simmons. They double-team Walker. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And it's...
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's force around the rim.
Walker in the post. Simmons is there. Caruso, the pass to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Drummond. EMBIID with it. Vucevic defending. It's stolen by Vucevic. Caruso, the pass to Walker. To the inside. And Vucevic kicks to Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's taking aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Maxey. Down low. Here's Thibault. No good. Bradley with some nice D. EMBIID with the steal. Good on the shot. EMBIID's got 23.
The shooting ability of the big man. EMBIID so dependable at reading the defense and firing off the dribble.
EMBIID against Walker. Oh!
Goodness.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up though, right? Letting it all go.
Yeah, and that's devastating to the defense. He flat out owned them there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Walker goes in, and the dunk by Walker.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Walker.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Shot clock at 6. Harris with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
And Harris drops them both.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Walker goes in. The shot's good. Walker's got 48.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Simmons dishes to Harris. Simmons left side. Shoots from 12. Walker with the rebound. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg